Good afternoon. Phil Lindemann with your news from Avalanche Physical Therapy on Krystal 93. Local judge Mark Thompson was back on the bench today, less than a week after pleading guilty to pulling an AR-15 on his stepson. Thompson serves 1 year unsupervised probation for a misdemeanor, pleaded down from a felony. The state judicial department confirms he's been on paid leave since the news broke in October. The investigation continues in the death of 34-year-old Jared Russell of Keystone. Dillon PD says they are still following leads to explain how Russell died of hypothermia at Dillon Nature Preserve January 9th. The coroner's office is waiting on a toxicology report. Results might not be ready until late February. The price tag is doubling for a new childcare center at Smith Ranch, now over $8 million. Summit County is splitting that with Silverthorne, but the town is committing just $1 million. And commissioners worry they're not on the same page. Elizabeth Lawrence.
I do expect more of a contribution from town of Silverthorne.
The county wants a joint planning meeting with the town before approving any budgets. Commissioner Tamara Pogue.
Obviously, I don't want to delay this project, but that may be the reality we face. We didn't contemplate a situation where the original plans were going to cost double what it was that we thought. We're several years behind.
Also in the works is a childcare center for Village at Wintergreen in Keystone. Planning there is still very fresh. 7 months ago, Summit declared a workforce housing crisis, and coming up February 8th, commissioners review what has been done since then. Assistant County Manager Bentley Henderson.
Essentially what we'll be looking for is to bring the board up to speed on kind of where things are at. There's a lot of work going on, a lot of moving pieces.
Commissioner Pogue reminds her peers, housing does not stand alone.
I don't think we can continue to build affordable housing projects if we don't have the childcare available to provide to support those projects.
Like childcare, workforce housing is complicated by rising construction costs. The ledgers are closed on 2021, and the local real estate market obliterated the $2 billion mark. Sales in Summit, Park, Grand, and Leadville hit $2.94 billion last year. That's up 27% from the record set in 2020, led by average sales price of nearly $800,000, up 21%. Breckenridge, again, was the most sought-after location, 346 home sales at an average of $2.18 million, up nearly 30% in just 1 year. Resort town lodges are back in a big way nearly 2 years after the start of the pandemic, and the busiest is yet to come. Lodging analytics firm Destometrics shows February, March, and April this year are up triple digits compared to last year, when hotels and lodges were slow to reopen at full capacity. In sports, the Winter X Games are back in Aspen this season, live and in person. Krystal's Tony Morrow.
The X Games get into full swing this Friday in Aspen. There will be lots of viewing opportunities if you don't want to make the drive over to Buttermilk. Of course, you can catch the action live on ESPN and ABC. New this year, ESPN is adding over 7 hours of live stream coverage of the event on the @X Games social accounts, such as YouTube and TikTok. Another change this year, no concerts. Tony Morrow, Krystal 93 News.
And in local sports, Summit High girls basketball plays Moffat County at home tonight. Closing race of the Rise and Shine Rando series went down at A Basin this morning, where Nikki LaRochelle and Chris Vargo took the women's and men's titles. Kate Zander, Gwen Rudy, Brent Herring, and Billy Wilcox round out the podiums. All told, 54 skiers came out for the season finale. Phil Lindemann with your news from Avalanche Physical Therapy on Krystal 93.